Hello everybody, in this video we'll give you the most recent update from the State Department about worldwide visa processing. We'll give you some statistics, some numbers, what to expect in the next few months, and where are we today. If you're going through the interview process, if you're waiting for your green card to be processed at the US Embassy or Consulate worldwide, I'll see you on the other side. Hello everybody and welcome back to Immigration Channel. This is a place we get the most up-to-date immigration news, immigration information, and everything else that you need to make your immigration journey less stressful. My name is Jacob Sapochnick and I'm an immigration attorney located in San Diego, California, and I help clients in all 50 states and all over the world. In this video, I'll give you an overview as provided by the State Department, and there's a link in this video to the full report from the State Department all about visa processing in October moving forward till the end of the year, statistics, how they're reducing the backlog, and what you need to know if you're going through the visa process at the moment. But before we do that, make sure to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. As always, if you need help with your immigration matter, make sure you text me right here, 619-483-4549. This is the only text number available. Don't fall for the scams. Get a lot of comments from fake phone numbers, fake accounts that pretend to be our account. Be careful, the only phone number is right here, 619-483-4549. Let's dive into the video. The Department of State is successfully lowering interview visa wait times all over the world. They have been hiring a lot of new staff to help consulates and embassies see more people, interview more people, and the projection is that by the end of this year, beginning of next year, 2023, they're going to be back to pre-pandemic levels as far as interviews, which is quite remarkable. As you know, all these backlogs started around the pandemic time where most of these consulates and embassies shut down, and even after they started reopening, it was very, very difficult for them to reopen fully. They worked on a limited capacity, and due to restrictions on travel to the United States, a lot of these embassies and consulate virtually issued no family visas. For over a year and a half, no family visas were issued, and of course the backlog continued to increase. So where are they now? What's the status of State Department right now with respect to consulate and embassies and visa processing? Well, they're almost back to pre-pandemic numbers. With new initiatives like interview waivers, both for non-immigrant and immigrant visa appointments in certain categories, with increasing the staffing in the consulates, and with the introductions of very limited video interviews, the State Department estimates that approximately 30% of non-immigrant visa appointments will be eligible for interview waivers. 30% of all non-immigrant visa appointments will be eligible for interview waivers. This is quite huge, and this amount might increase towards the end of 2023 as well. The prediction is that also on the immigrant visa side, they'll be expanding interview waivers, not just for people that received their visas and they expired and they're renewing them, but also for other categories like family petitions and other employment-based immigrant visa petitions that will be eligible for interview waivers. Of course, once we have those announcements and the criterias, we'll be reporting them right here on this channel. So let's look at some of the highlights as provided by the State Department. So first of all, they were able to reduce the backlog both on the family and employment-based immigration categories. The immigrant visa interview backlog was reduced by over 25% from its peak in July of 2021. US embassies in El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras were able to eliminate backlog of over 22,000 applicants in the past year. And the US Embassy in Ciudad Juarez was able to reduce the immigrant visa backlog by over 44%. This is one of the most busiest embassies in the world, and they were able to reduce immigrant visa backlog by over 44%. And they continue to increase that as we move to fiscal year 2023. Let's talk about F1 visas and J1 visas. Consulates and embassies worldwide were able to adjudicate more student visas in July of 2022 than in any other month since 2016. This is a record set by the State Department in 2022. Just in July of 2022, they processed over 180,000 J visas, F visas, and M visas, and continue to open slots for these appointments in the months of November, December, as we move to January of 2023. By summer of 2022, more crew member visas were issued than ever before, coming back to pre-pandemic numbers. The DV lottery, they issued over 54,000 diversity visa for fiscal year 2022, which was quite a lot of visas considering the fact that we were coming out of pandemic. And this is the highest number of DV lottery visas issued in 24 years. And all visas were all used and exhausted by the end of that year, which is remarkable. It just shows you that pretty much by the end of 2022, entering 2023, State Department, consulates, and embassies worldwide are going to come back to pre-pandemic numbers. And of course, working with National Visa Center, trying to issue more cases from National Visa Center to embassies with appointment being scheduled. You're going to see an increase in that, and therefore your cases are going to start moving faster. While these numbers are great and this information is interesting coming from the State Department, we know in practice that things are still slow. We know in practice that embassies and consulates are still not able to fully schedule appointments and interviews as they're supposed to. But they are working on it, they are trying. As you can see, this latest report is going to give embassies and consulates the motivation and the guidance they need to start processing cases faster, opening more interview slots, so we can fight that backlog at the National Visa Center and literally get to pre-pandemic numbers where we're not going to see 400,000, 500,000 cases sitting there in a warehouse waiting to be called. So this is an important update. It's coming directly from the State Department to show you that they are working hard to get this backlog eliminated and allow you to get your interview appointments on time. So hopefully this update was helpful. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you have any concerns. And if ever you need help with your case, text me right here, 619-483-4549. This is the only number available to reach me for a consultation and help you with your case. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.